Yo, you're not ready for what just dropped in the hip-hop world. Hold on to your headphones because the streets are buzzing, social media is on fire, and fans are shook beyond belief. Rumor has it. Yes, the rumors are real, that Kendrick Lamar and Denzel Curry are secretly cooking up new music together. And let me tell you, the clips that leaked are already sending the internet into a frenzy. But here's where it gets wild. While fans are losing their minds over this unexpected collab, Drake reportedly just deleted his entire album off streaming platforms. Say that again? Deleted. Gone. Vanished. Fans are confused, angry, and straight up screaming online, and the conspiracy theories are already running wild. Insiders say tensions behind the scenes have been bubbling for months. There's whispers of Drake feeling threatened by Kendrick's resurgence and Denzel's explosive energy. Allegedly, there were heated arguments in studios, private texts leaked, and even friends claiming that Drake couldn't handle the competition. Emotions ran high. Family members close to the artists are reportedly left divided, with some begging for peace and others fueling the drama. Fans on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok are dissecting every snippet of the rumored collab, while threads about Drake's mysterious album deletion are trending worldwide. And here's the kicker. The few leaked snippets of Kendrick and Denzel together, insiders say the track is fire. Hardcore bars, insane energy, and lyrics that apparently throw subtle shade at unnamed rivals. People are speculating. Did Kendrick and Denzel just drop the ultimate diss without saying a word? Could this be the reason Drake hit the delete button? By the time we break down all the drama, the beef, and the leaked music, your mind is going to be blown. Fans are already arguing in the comments about whether this is real or some elaborate stunt, and trust me, you'll want to hear every detail we've got. The morning started with whispers, but by noon, the streets and social media were absolutely ablaze. Sources close to the situation claim that Kendrick Lamar and Denzel Curry have been secretly working together in a studio that nobody knew about. And not just a casual feature. Insiders say they're crafting a full-on project, a collab so heavy it could shift the balance of power in hip-hop. Fans were the first to notice unusual activity. Mysterious Instagram posts, cryptic tweets, and a few snippets circulating on private accounts that had everyone screaming, "This is fire." Social media erupted immediately, with fans dissecting every bar, gesture, and lyric. People were losing it, some calling it the collab of the decade, others insisting it was a calculated move to shake the charts and challenge the throne. Meanwhile, rumors about Drake started spreading like wildfire. Sources claim that after hearing the snippets, Drake allegedly went into a rage. Some insiders are saying he deleted his entire album off streaming platforms in a moment of pure frustration. Imagine that, years of work gone in minutes. Emotions reportedly ran high among his inner circle. Friends and family were left divided, some trying to calm him down, others allegedly egging him on, telling him to retaliate. In the studio, heated arguments broke out over strategy, loyalty, and who he should trust. One unnamed source allegedly overheard Drake say, "If Kendrick and Denzel think they're taking over, they haven't seen me yet." The tension in the industry was palpable. Everyone from collaborators to rival rappers was caught in a whirlwind of speculation. Back at the Kendrick Denzel camp, things were just as explosive. Insiders say the duo's chemistry in the studio was electric, but the process was far from peaceful. The sources describe moments of intense creative friction, with Kendrick allegedly telling Denzel, "You're going too fast, you can't just spit bars without thinking." Denzel reportedly shot back, "Man, it's about energy, not perfection. Let the people feel it." Their fiery exchanges, according to sources, are exactly what's giving this project its raw intensity. People who were close to the sessions say that every beat, every verse, and every hook was dissected and argued over endlessly, making the collab a perfect storm of creativity and tension. Fans weren't the only ones reacting. Fellow rappers reportedly weighed in behind the scenes. Some expressed support, hyped by the potential, while others allegedly felt threatened. A few insiders suggest that a prominent figure in Drake's camp called Kendrick privately, warning him that the energy this project was bringing could start a feud if handled poorly. Conversations became cryptic, messages were deleted, and rumors about secret diss tracks began to surface online. People started theorizing whether the Kendrick Denzel collab was purely artistic or if it was also a strategic move to assert dominance over Drake's lane. Social media exploded as snippets leaked. One video, just 20 seconds long, reportedly captured Kendrick spitting a verse with Denzel hyping behind him, energy so intense that fans were claiming it sounds like the future of hip-hop. Comment sections flooded with speculation. Some fans claimed to hear subtle references to Drake's style, others insisted it was a warning shot. Emotions ran high across fan bases, with diehards debating loyalty, street credibility, and artistry. Every like, share, and comment fueled the algorithm, pushing the story to the top of feeds worldwide. Meanwhile, Drake's camp allegedly went into crisis mode. Sources say that his management team convened emergency meetings to figure out why the album was deleted and how to respond to Kendrick and Denzel's growing momentum. Allegedly, Drake himself was pacing, reportedly muttering, "They think they can out-rap me? Let's see about that." Friends close to him say he was frustrated, confused, and visibly stressed, emotions running so high that some family members reportedly begged him to step back and think before doing something drastic. Fans online speculated endlessly. Was the deletion a publicity stunt, an emotional outburst, or the start of something much bigger? In the studio, Kendrick and Denzel allegedly continued their work undeterred, but drama followed them behind the scenes. Sources claim there were disagreements over credits, publishing rights, and even how the leaks were being handled. At one point, an insider reportedly overheard Kendrick muttering, "We're making history, but people are trying to twist it into beef." Denzel allegedly laughed and responded, "Let them talk, we'll let the music speak." The combination of tension, creativity, and secrecy reportedly made each recording session explosive, with emotions running hotter than ever. Fans outside the studio were relentless. Clips of alleged leaks were dissected for hidden meaning, while hashtags like Kendrick x Denzel, Drake deleted, and hip-hop drama were trending across every platform. The comment sections exploded with theories. Some said Drake was jealous of Kendrick's resurgence. Others claimed Denzel's energy was the secret weapon, and some insisted this was a marketing genius, setting up the biggest drop of 2026. Every detail, from gestures to lyrics, was being analyzed frame by frame, fueling arguments about whether this was real or some elaborate publicity stunt. Meanwhile, the industry insiders couldn't stop talking. According to a source close to multiple labels, the collab reportedly had labels panicking. "They know Kendrick and Denzel together is dangerous," the source said. "It's a power move, and everyone's scrambling." Other insiders claim Drake's sudden deletion of his album added another layer of chaos. Executives allegedly spent hours debating whether to push him to re-release, remix, or respond publicly. Meanwhile, fans were speculating that every move was secretly coordinated, with everyone trying to anticipate the next headline. As night fell, the drama didn't stop. Allegedly, Kendrick and Denzel were still in the studio, refining their tracks while teasing snippets to a few trusted friends. Sources say messages were circulating between industry insiders, hinting at potential surprise drops, secret listening sessions, and even collaborations that could involve unexpected names. Fans online were in full frenzy mode, dissecting every minor post for clues about release dates, song titles, and hidden messages aimed at Drake. Some even claimed that one lyric directly referenced his album deletion, sparking massive debates about subliminal disses. Even outside the industry, the ripple effects were being felt. Pop culture commentators, influencers, and media outlets reportedly scrambled to cover every angle. Social media algorithms favored the chaos, pushing every clip, tweet, and rumor to millions of people within minutes. Fans, journalists, and casual listeners argued over the authenticity of the leaks, debating whether Kendrick and Denzel were genuinely targeting Drake or just creating a historic musical moment. Every story, every screenshot, every video clip seemed to multiply the hype exponentially. By the end of the first day of full-blown online hysteria, insiders say that emotions were running higher than ever. Kendrick and Denzel reportedly celebrated small victories privately, while Drake's camp allegedly convened urgent meetings to figure out how to regain control. Fans were already forming theory threads that went viral, debating the motivations behind every action and claiming they could see the hidden war behind the music. The frenzy had only just begun, and insiders warned that this was only the tip of the iceberg. By the following morning, the energy around the Kendrick Denzel situation was completely out of control. Social media platforms were flooded with reaction videos, memes, and fan theories dissecting every clip and every lyric snippet that had leaked overnight. Fans were arguing fiercely, some swearing Kendrick had thrown subliminal shade at Drake in the latest verse, while others were convinced that Denzel was the secret mastermind behind the project's intense energy. Influencers were breaking down studio leaks frame by frame, slowing them down to catch every hand gesture, every pause, and every subtle glance that might hint at beef, strategy, or secret messages. The online frenzy was only matched by the chaos reported behind the scenes. Sources claim that Drake was visibly rattled by the growing hype around the Kendrick Denzel project. Insiders say he was pacing in his home studio, muttering to his team about who leaked what and how everyone thinks they can outshine him now. One member of his inner circle allegedly said, "He hasn't slept, he hasn't eaten properly. Every call, every text, he's analyzing it. It's like he's preparing for war instead of music." Emotions were reportedly running high, with some friends and family trying to calm him down, while others encouraged him to respond immediately, fueling even more tension. The drama was so intense that even the studio security reportedly had to step in multiple times to keep discussions from turning into shouting matches. Meanwhile, back in Kendrick and Denzel's camp, sources describe a completely different vibe. The duo reportedly thrived under the pressure. Allegedly, every time a leak hit social media or a fan claimed to detect a subliminal message aimed at Drake, Kendrick would reportedly smirk and Denzel would laugh, saying, "Let them talk, the bars speak for themselves." Studio insiders said the sessions were electric, with disagreements over verses, hooks, and flows sparking arguments that could turn into creative breakthroughs within minutes. Kendrick allegedly told Denzel at one point, "We're making history here, but we can't let them see all the pieces yet." And Denzel responded, "Let's give them enough to lose their minds, but not enough to catch the full picture." Fans were obsessed. Clips of allegedly leaked verses were being shared and reshared, dissected, and analyzed. People swore they could hear references to Drake's deleted album, while others argued that Kendrick and Denzel were simply taking shots at the culture at large. One snippet reportedly had Denzel rapping over a haunting beat. "They thought the throne was theirs, but we got other plans." Comments flooded in within seconds, some calling it a subliminal hit at Drake, others claiming it was just hype. The debates were endless, and algorithms pushed the story to the top of feeds globally, making the entire saga virtually impossible to ignore. Insiders suggest that tensions escalated further when Drake allegedly reached out directly to Kendrick, reportedly trying to negotiate a truce or clarify intentions. Sources claim Kendrick's response was cool but loaded with attitude. "We're making music, you worry about your own bars." Denzel reportedly added, "Let the people feel it, let them decide." Allegedly, the call ended abruptly, leaving Drake frustrated and his team scrambling to figure out the next move. Fans online immediately speculated about what had been said, turning every rumor into a viral theory thread. The drama reportedly didn't stop there. Sources claim that an unnamed producer, who had worked with all three artists in the past, allegedly revealed behind-the-scenes tension that could be explosive. According to the source, Drake had privately accused Kendrick and Denzel of trying to undermine him in the industry. While Kendrick allegedly argued that they were simply creating groundbreaking music and not targeting anyone personally. Denzel reportedly laughed when told about Drake's concerns, saying, "They'll always make it about drama, they don't see the art." Insiders claim that the producer described the studio environment as tense but electric, with emotions constantly running high and every decision potentially carrying real-world consequences. Social media continued to explode. Fans reportedly captured moments from private studio sessions, clips of gestures, and even brief audio snippets that seemed to fuel the narrative of a secret feud. Some swore they heard references to Drake's deleted album in Denzel's verses, while others insisted Kendrick was subtly flexing his lyrical dominance. Influencers reportedly began creating reaction compilations, dissecting the collab track by track, and predicting every possible move Drake could make. Hashtags like Kendrick X Denzel, Drake deleted, and hip hop fever were trending across platforms worldwide. Reports suggest that the tension between Drake and his team escalated further when they allegedly debated whether to re-release the deleted album or respond with new music. Some insiders claim Drake wanted to hit back immediately, while others reportedly advised patience, warning that reacting publicly could backfire and intensify the Kendrick Denzel hype. Allegedly, heated arguments broke out late into the night, with emotions running so high that one family member reportedly begged, "Please, just step back. This isn't worth it if it destroys you." Sources say Drake ignored the plea, determined to regain control, but the inner conflict reportedly left him visibly exhausted. Meanwhile, Kendrick and Denzel reportedly used the media chaos to their advantage. Sources claim they teased additional snippets, cryptic Instagram stories, and ambiguous tweets that hinted at more music dropping soon. Allegedly, they were strategic about which leaks went public, fueling speculation while keeping the bigger picture hidden. In the studio, Kendrick reportedly told Denzel, "Let them chase shadows, we already know the full plan," and Denzel responded, "Exactly. Let them think they're winning, we're still ahead." Studio insiders reportedly said the energy was palpable, with creativity and tension blending to produce music that was both aggressive and groundbreaking. As the days went on, fans online reportedly became obsessed with analyzing every potential subliminal reference, every leaked snippet, and every cryptic post from both camps. Influencers were allegedly live-streaming discussions for hours, breaking down lyrics and gestures as evidence of a possible feud. Some posts claimed that Kendrick and Denzel were subtly mocking Drake's album deletion, while others suggested it was all coincidence. The debates were endless, the speculation was nonstop, and the narrative spread faster than any single artist could control. Industry insiders reportedly say that major labels were watching in awe. According to one source, executives were reportedly scrambling to figure out how to capitalize on the hype, with some worried that the drama could spark a feud bigger than anyone had anticipated. Others reportedly argued that Kendrick and Denzel were setting a new standard for collaboration in hip-hop, combining lyrical genius with media strategy to dominate attention and streaming numbers simultaneously. The balance between chaos, artistry, and strategy was reportedly delicate but incredibly effective. Even late into the nights, sources claim that Kendrick and Denzel were reportedly still perfecting their collab, working tirelessly while the internet exploded. Every leaked snippet, every cryptic lyric, every subtle gesture seemed to fuel speculation, rumors, and viral debates. Fans reportedly argued over whether this was purely music or if the subtle references were intentional, sparking thousands of comments, reaction videos, and viral theories. The frenzy allegedly only made the project more legendary, solidifying its status as a cultural moment fans would debate for months. By midweek, the Kendrick-Denzel saga had escalated beyond anything anyone could have anticipated. Fans were glued to every update, every tweet, and every alleged studio clip. Social media was a battlefield of opinion, some fans defending Drake, some declaring Kendrick and Denzel the future of hip-hop, and others convinced the situation was spiraling into a full-blown feud. According to insiders, the tension behind the scenes was just as high as the online chaos. Kendrick reportedly called a private meeting with his team to discuss the collab strategy, making it clear that every lyric, every beat, and every snippet that leaked needed to control the narrative. "We're making history," Kendrick allegedly said, "but let them chase rumors. They won't see the full picture until we're ready." Denzel, meanwhile, reportedly thrived on the energy. Sources close to the rapper claimed that he was constantly pushing the envelope, experimenting with bars and flows that were both aggressive and intricate. At one point, he allegedly told Kendrick, "They're scared of the energy we're bringing. Let's give them just enough to lose their minds." Insiders say that the duo's synergy in the studio was electric, but also volatile. Arguments reportedly erupted over subtle details, ad-libs, beat choices, and even the order of verses. Friends of both rappers allegedly described these moments as creative fireworks, where tension and genius collided in ways that could either make or break the final project. Meanwhile, Drake's camp was allegedly descending into chaos. Sources say he called multiple emergency meetings, furious about the Kendrick Denzel collab and the snippets hitting the internet. Allegedly, he accused his team of leaking information and failing to contain the situation. One insider reportedly overheard Drake shouting, "They think they can outshine me? Not on my watch." Emotions reportedly ran high as friends and family tried to mediate, some urging patience while others allegedly egged him on, telling him to respond immediately. The alleged tension was so extreme that some insiders suggested it was affecting Drake's creativity, leaving him frustrated and anxious. The story reportedly took an unexpected turn when a leaked snippet appeared online that fans swear contained subliminal shots aimed at Drake. According to insiders, the line was subtle but pointed. "Thrones aren't given, they're claimed in silence." Fans immediately erupted, speculating that the lyric was a direct jab at Drake's deleted album. Comment sections exploded with debates about whether Kendrick and Denzel were intentionally escalating the drama, and screenshots of the snippet reportedly went viral within minutes. Social media influencers were live streaming reactions, analyzing tone, flow, and body language in studio clips, and predicting that this might spark a full-fledged industry confrontation. Sources claim that behind the scenes, emotions were reaching a boiling point. Allegedly, Drake reportedly attempted to contact Kendrick privately, demanding an explanation. Kendrick's alleged response was reportedly calm but firm. "We're creating music, you worry about your own bars." Denzel reportedly added, "Let the people feel it, let them decide for themselves." The conversation allegedly ended abruptly, leaving Drake frustrated and reportedly reconsidering his next move. Fans online instantly speculated about what was said, turning the private exchange into hours of viral content. The heat reportedly intensified when insiders claimed that one of Drake's collaborators attempted to confront Kendrick's team at a studio location. Sources allege that a heated argument broke out over respect, credits, and potential diss lines. According to eyewitnesses, emotions ran high, with shouting, pointing, and intense stares exchanged before security allegedly intervened. The drama reportedly spilled onto social media, with blurry videos circulating of an alleged confrontation, fueling conspiracy theories and debates over whether a feud was imminent. Fans were reportedly losing their minds, arguing over authenticity and predicting how Kendrick, Denzel, and Drake might respond next. Meanwhile, Kendrick and Denzel allegedly doubled down on their project. Sources say that despite the leaks and alleged confrontations, they pushed forward, working tirelessly to finalize verses, hooks, and production. Allegedly, the energy in the studio was intense, with both rappers feeding off each other's creativity while occasionally clashing over artistic vision. According to insiders, Kendrick reportedly told Denzel, "This isn't just a collab, it's a statement. Every line, every bar has weight." Denzel allegedly responded, "Then let's make them feel it in every verse." The result, insiders claimed, was some of the most raw, explosive music either artist had ever made. Fan speculation reached new heights when a cryptic Instagram story allegedly posted by Denzel appeared online. Insiders claim it contained imagery and captions fans interpreted as references to Drake's deleted album. Social media reportedly exploded within minutes, with thousands of posts analyzing the possible meaning, debating whether it was intentional, and speculating about the timeline for the official release. Memes, reaction videos, and viral threads reportedly dominated feeds, with hashtags like Kendrick x Denzel and Drake deleted trending across multiple platforms. According to insiders, the tension reportedly reached its peak when a music video shoot for the collab allegedly descended into chaos. Sources claim that both Kendrick and Denzel demanded creative control over every shot, allegedly resulting in heated arguments with the production team. At one point, Kendrick reportedly shouted, "We're telling our story our way," while Denzel allegedly added, "Every frame has to hit like a punch." Allegedly, the stress and intensity were so high that the shoot reportedly went hours over schedule, leaving the crew exhausted but energized by the raw artistic vision. Meanwhile, Drake allegedly responded by retreating into private studio sessions, reportedly working on new material to counter or compete with the Kendrick Denzel energy. Sources say he was reportedly poring over old verses, creating new flows, and experimenting with production, emotions running high as he allegedly tried to regain control over the narrative. Friends and family allegedly described him as obsessed but focused, with a level of determination that suggested he was preparing for something major. Fans online immediately began speculating that Drake's next move could be a surprise release or a response track, further escalating the drama. As the days progressed, sources claim that Kendrick and Denzel's camp allegedly began strategizing their marketing plan. Insiders reportedly say they wanted to release selective snippets, tease videos, and create cryptic posts to fuel anticipation while keeping the full project under wraps. Allegedly, the duo was aware that every leak, every fan theory, and every reaction video was amplifying hype, creating a viral storm that no marketing campaign could match. Fans reportedly argued online about whether this was genius strategy or simply chaos feeding more speculation. According to insiders, the story allegedly took a shocking twist when Drake reportedly contacted a mutual industry figure, allegedly trying to negotiate or assert influence over the release strategy. Sources claim the conversation was intense, with emotions reportedly running high and both sides allegedly asserting dominance over control, narrative, and perceived respect. Fans online immediately theorized about the nature of the discussion, with rumors circulating about potential diss tracks, surprise releases, and even collaborative interventions. Meanwhile, Kendrick and Denzel reportedly remained unbothered, focusing entirely on their project. Sources claim that the duo's creative sessions reportedly produced some of the most powerful bars and hooks of their careers, with lyrics that allegedly hinted at industry politics, loyalty, and competition without explicitly naming names. Fans online reportedly dissected every line, debating whether references were aimed at Drake or simply storytelling. Social media algorithms reportedly pushed the hype further, turning every snippet, story, and reaction into viral content that dominated feeds globally. By the weekend, the Kendrick Denzel story had reached a fever pitch. Fans were no longer just speculating, they were dissecting every single post, snippet, and social media story for clues about what was coming next. Insiders say the energy between the artists had shifted from purely creative to almost tactical. Kendrick reportedly called a private strategy meeting with Denzel and their closest team, discussing not just the music, but the timing of leaks, cryptic posts, and even subtle gestures to maximize impact. One insider allegedly quoted Kendrick saying, "Every move they think they control, we already predicted. Let them chase shadows." Denzel reportedly responded with his trademark grin, "Then let's make sure those shadows burn." The atmosphere, according to sources, was electric, charged with both tension and pure genius. Meanwhile, Drake reportedly hit breaking points multiple times during the week. Sources claim he was constantly refreshing social media, checking streams, and monitoring fan reactions to the Kendrick-Denzel collab. Allegedly, he had private meetings with managers and collaborators that reportedly became heated debates over how to respond, whether to release new music, or even to address the situation publicly. Friends reportedly described him as frustrated but focused, muttering, "They think they're shaking the game, I'm just getting started." The tension reportedly affected everyone around him, with staff and family members scrambling to calm him while others allegedly encouraged action, creating an emotional pressure cooker. In the Kendrick-Denzel camp, the intensity reportedly escalated further. Sources claim that during a late-night studio session, an argument erupted over creative direction. Allegedly, Kendrick insisted on a more intricate lyric structure for one of the tracks, while Denzel reportedly pushed for raw energy and aggression. The exchange reportedly included phrases like, "You're overthinking it, let them feel it," and "If it's not precise, it loses power." According to insiders, these heated debates fueled the music, creating a final product that was reportedly some of the most intense and dynamic either artist had ever created. Fans online reportedly caught wind of the tension, interpreting it as proof the music was going to be legendary. Then came the leaks that shook everything. Sources claim that a short, 15-second clip from the studio allegedly surfaced, showing Kendrick and Denzel performing a verse together with such fire that fans swore it was targeting Drake. The lyric allegedly went something like, "They hit delete, we hit replay, energy eternal, legends don't fade away." Comment sections reportedly exploded instantly, with fans debating whether this was subliminal or direct. Influencers began creating reaction videos frame by frame, analyzing every gesture, every pause, and every inflection. According to insiders, the viral frenzy reportedly made both the artists laugh in private, knowing the hype was exactly what they had planned, even if Drake reportedly wasn't amused. Sources also claim that tensions reportedly came to a head when a member of Drake's team allegedly attempted to confront Kendrick's crew at a public event. Allegedly, the confrontation involved heated words over loyalty, respect, and industry politics. Eyewitnesses reportedly described shouting matches, tense stares, and a moment where someone allegedly whispered, "This isn't over." Clips of the alleged confrontation quickly went viral, fueling speculation that a full-scale industry feud was imminent. Fans reportedly argued endlessly over authenticity, with some claiming it was staged for publicity while others swore it was real. Meanwhile, Kendrick and Denzel allegedly continued their relentless work in private. Insiders reportedly describe late-night sessions filled with energy, laughter, arguments, and raw creative sparks. Allegedly, Kendrick told Denzel, "The world thinks this is drama, but it's art." Denzel reportedly responded, "Then let's make sure the art speaks louder than any rumor." Every beat, every hook, every bar was reportedly dissected and reworked multiple times, creating an aura of anticipation that reportedly had fans worldwide glued to every social media update. Sources claim that Drake, frustrated and desperate to regain momentum, allegedly went into a secret studio session with top producers. Allegedly, he was working on tracks rumored to counter or respond to Kendrick and Denzel's energy, attempting to reclaim his narrative. Friends reportedly described him as obsessed but determined, muttering, "They think they can outshine me, but I control the game." Meanwhile, social media erupted as fan theories claimed to detect subtle references to Kendrick and Denzel in Drake's new material, further fueling online debates and reactions. The hype reportedly reached another level when insiders claimed Kendrick and Denzel planned a teaser drop. Allegedly, a cryptic 30-second video surfaced showing shadows of both artists in the studio, flames flickering in the background, with a caption reading, "Legends in Motion." Fans reportedly lost it instantly, dissecting every frame, every gesture, and every hint of subliminal messaging. Social media exploded with speculation. Was this a warning shot to Drake, a marketing move, or a genuine creative tease? According to insiders, the duo reportedly reveled in the chaos, knowing it amplified anticipation for the official release. Sources claim that a surprise twist reportedly occurred when a previously unknown snippet allegedly leaked showing Kendrick and Denzel performing a hook together with lyrics that seemed to hint at betrayal, loyalty, and industry politics. Fans reportedly went wild, analyzing the verse for hidden references and possible jabs at Drake. Hashtags reportedly spiked instantly, with Kendrick x Denzel and Drake deleted dominating platforms. According to insiders, the snippet reportedly ignited debates about who was truly controlling the narrative and whether the project was purely artistic or strategically competitive. Meanwhile, industry insiders reportedly claimed that labels were scrambling. Allegedly, executives were reportedly trying to figure out how to maximize streaming, capitalize on viral hype, and manage artist relations while avoiding public conflict. Reports suggest that one insider said, "We've never seen anything like this. Music, drama, and strategy all rolled into one. The fans are obsessed, the algorithms love it, and no one knows what will happen next." Drake's team reportedly considered multiple responses, from surprise drops to interviews, but reportedly struggled to anticipate Kendrick and Denzel's next moves. As the week came to a close, sources claim that Kendrick and Denzel allegedly began planning the first official release. Insiders reportedly say that every element was carefully calculated: the timing, snippets, visuals, and potential fan reaction. Allegedly, Kendrick said, "This isn't just a song, it's a statement," while Denzel reportedly added, "Then let's make it hit like a bomb." Fans reportedly counted down hours, analyzing every post and story, ready to react to the music and interpret every lyric as part of an ongoing narrative between the artists. Reports suggest that by the end of the week, The online frenzy reportedly reached an unprecedented level. Every leaked clip, snippet, or cryptic post was being shared, discussed, and theorized about across platforms. Allegedly, fan debates raged over authenticity, possible subliminal disses, and industry politics, creating viral content that reportedly dominated trends worldwide. Insiders reportedly said that the story had become bigger than music, capturing the attention of casual fans, influencers, and industry players alike. According to sources, the tension reportedly remained high, but the energy was also productive. Allegedly, Kendrick and Denzel's collaboration had reportedly created some of the most dynamic, intense, and innovative music either had ever made. Social media, meanwhile, reportedly continued to explode, with theories, memes, and reaction videos fueling anticipation. Fans reportedly argued, debated, and shared clips endlessly, while insiders allegedly warned that the next week would likely bring the official release and potentially the most shocking move of all: how Drake would respond. And just like that, the saga has reached a fever pitch, and the hip-hop world is completely shook. Fans are still arguing over whether Kendrick Lamar and Denzel Curry's collab is a pure masterpiece or a strategic move aimed at Drake. Social media hasn't cooled down. Comments, reactions, memes, and theories are exploding nonstop, with every snippet, lyric, and studio clip analyzed to death. Emotions ran high, alliances are questioned, and even the closest friends and family of the artists are reportedly divided, caught in the middle of what's being called the most intense music drama of 2026. The streets, the feeds, and every platform in between are buzzing, and the suspense isn't going anywhere. The big questions remain: did Kendrick and Denzel intentionally provoke Drake, or is this all just a creative storm? Will Drake respond with a surprise release, or is the deleted album just a tactical retreat? And most importantly, how will this unprecedented collab shift the landscape of hip-hop, streaming, and industry influence? Fans are split, some calling it a cultural moment, others calling it full-on drama, but one thing is undeniable. This story is the talk of the year, and the fallout is far from over. Now it's your turn. What do you think really went down behind the scenes? Was Drake's deleted album a reaction to Kendrick and Denzel, or just coincidence? Could this collab change the game forever? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because we want to hear your take. Make sure to hit that like button if this story left you shook, and subscribe for all the latest updates and exclusive leaks. Turn on notifications so you never miss a moment of the madness, because one thing's for sure: the drama, the music, and the chaos are just getting started. Stay tuned, because the next twist could come at any moment, and you do not want to miss it.